So as you see, I have a wall ceiling fan, which I need to clean, by the way, and a white shelving situation that I don't know whether or not I'm keeping. This situation, of course, with me speaking, is covered by the First Amendment. I am sure that we can get that covered in the beginning of everything, as well as NC 17. Please, there is possible trigger warnings. However, for the most part, it is reacting to white farmers. Sound the alarm after no one wants to work on the farm. Eugene from Kenya, description below. This is my uh, happy response for someone from Southeast Colorado. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I grew up in Colorado Springs too, but Southeast Colorado.
Governing structure, and then also when you think about there are 34 million able-bodied adults in our Medicaid program. There are plenty of workers in there.
What else is next? Where are they going with all of these little steps that they've been taking and continue to take? Who knows? I will keep you updated for sure, but some of the things that come out of this administration's mouth is beyond questionable. I'll keep you updated. Please like, follow, and share so that I can continue to provide you with content. And please go follow me on YouTube and Instagram as well. It's J Mama Jams there. I appreciate you.
Okay, J Mama Jams.
Just said, which is that
shout out.
Replace the migrant farm workers with AI and Medicaid recipients. I mean, that is about to have thousands of far-left lunatics' heads go pow. Now, I gotta tell you something. If you weren't such heinous anti-Semites, I would so be on the path with you, because I think that is gross. I think the farm workers and the people that are trying to build the houses here in Los Angeles where it's like you can't find anybody, that's really upsetting, because these are always wonderful people. And having lived in Mexico for a while, wonderful, wonderful people. But because you're such heinous anti-Semites, you're calling in such big karma on all of your causes. That's why something like this is happening. It's called the karma boomerang. These are the people that were saying online, happy that those kids drowned because of who their parents voted for, who are also going to go vote for that schmuck Mamdani.
Where is MAGA when you need them? Nowhere to be found. MAGA, look. Here's a Florida farm that needs employees. You said you wanted your jobs back. Look at all these jobs. See all these trucks that's parked over here? And all these crops. All these crops, vegetation, and fruits that's planted in Florida, which is a red state, by the way. Do you notice there's nobody on these fields? Take a very close look. No one is on these fields. You said
oh, Lord have mercy, he right.
Now you got your jobs back.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay?
He right. Talking head is right.
What are you saying? People
He like a talking head.
And be illegal in America? No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is the people who have their documentations and had a chance to get their self on the right side of the law, why didn't you give them a chance instead of chasing them down, dragging them out of schools, graduations, out of their homes? Why didn't you give them a chance so they could go through the system?
The talking head is showing fields that are full.
Okay?
However, they're empty of important things like people.
You want to break the law. No, we want to do the right thing by people. We're human beings. That's it. A lot of these people had their documentation in the pipeline to become legal
at a loss for words.
so they can work in the United States. But you made sure that you sent ICE to take it away. So here's your job. Go knock yourselves out. Okay? And don't think you're going to get a pay increase from these farmers either. You still get the same pay, no matter what. You understand?
Right?
Now, please.
Thank you.
We're deporting immigrants, but they're the ones who pick the fruits and vegetables upon which the Florida economy depends. But I have a solution. We're changing the law so children can go to work in the fields.
Yes, children. Forget your school.
And no one says boo. 14-year-olds will now be eligible
Anyone?
to work
Anyone in the
until
back?
9 at night and the all kinds of
Please?
things that the law forbade for children before. We're going to have child
Say labor law.
and it's going to be good because you see, you can pay the children as little.
Look, you either like me, you hate me, or you're gonna subscribe and share.
Jesus Christ. How many
Wow.
symptoms do you want to see before you go to the doctor? How many things are you going to face before you realize you got a different problem than the one you thought you had?
Lord have mercy.
First up, Medicaid is AID, so there's that. Number two, stop falling for stupid shit. They already proved that the people on Medicaid that are going to lose Medicaid are not committing fraud. My 70-year-old grandmother is not committing fraud.
Oh,
The
you're right.
disabled veteran is not committing fraud.
Correct.
The 70-year-old that needs Medicaid because his mom doesn't make enough money working 3 fucking jobs is not committing fraud.
Correct.
And here's a further point. Every single person on the planet deserves health care. Period. 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 There is no more.
Okay,
Full
look.
stop. Take your opinion. You
Well,
know what to do with it.
stop.
People deserve health care.
This gentleman, right, glasses, folks, glasses. I'm working on it. Something happened with that parathyroid. I don't know that. Anyway, he is at like, I think 30 minutes. He is a little bit long hair. I don't know his hashtag or Twitter or whatever it is. Anyway, he is absolutely correct. Let's continue. White farmers sound the alarm after no one wants to work on the farm. Eugene from Kenya. Thank you ever so much. Continue.
Care. Period. I am happy to pay. If it means that people don't have to suffer
Wow.
and not have health care they need, I am happy to pay.
Thank you.
Raise my taxes.
Thank you,
Do
Mr.
it.
84.
I would
Underscore
much rather my
84.
taxes go towards
K-E-
Medicaid or some sort of form of social health care so that everyone is
LSLER
taken care of.
Underscore
Food assistance
84.
so that everyone has
TikTok.
food to eat.
Thank you.
Housing assistance so that people have a place to live, than spending $900 billion on fucking airplanes we don't goddamn need to invade countries we got no business in. Raising the wages for Congress when they don't do the right thing anyway. Tax cuts for the ultra wealthy. That is not where I want my taxes to go. I will gladly pay more in taxes if it means everyone in this country has medical assistance, has the medical assistance, has the medical care they need, food to eat, and a place to live. I will gladly pay more in taxes. Gladly. And if you don't have that attitude, I can't say it. I'm on TikTok. I can't say it. But you know. You know. No. Get out.
So I know I was talking about, the Latino vote before. The Viva vote for Donald Trump. Okay, well, let's get on to the white folks. The white farmers. Word is out now that the white farmers voted for Donald Trump because they thought they were going to get black Americans in the fields.
What?
Because they also thought black folks did not have jobs.
What?
So when we put this all together, somehow the white farmers were convinced that black folks don't have jobs. We don't work.
Right?
We don't work. And so
No,
they
first, we don't
voted
work.
for Donald Trump because they thought, okay, he gonna send them in the fields. So Donald Trump and them, with that whole Project 2025, said, okay, so we got to make this happen. So we got to cut these DEI stuff, all this DEI stuff, to put black Americans out of work. When in reality, they put bunch of white folk out of work just to get black folks out of work. And so all these cuts that are happening are to try and harm black Americans so much till they think that we're going to go into the fields. Now, when you think about that, that makes you double back and see why they want the Latinos out. Because the Latinos, right, to them, they are reproducing entirely too fast, okay? And so they're like, we got to get them out of here
Mm-hmm.
because
Totally
Americans
safe.
don't reproduce as fast as the Latinos.
Correct. Well,
And so if we
and
can get them out, then
Okay.
the black Americans can take their place.
hold
in the
on,
field. This
folks.
is for real.
One
And so
second.
now
Let me
you go
stop.
to the black job.
Okay, so where this lady says that like Latinos reproduce the most, and I guess that's the nicest way to put it is Latinos. A lot of them are Catholic folk, and a lot of them do not believe in, like birth control and whatnot. So please don't put that as a representation. It is that they are following their faith and what they believe as well as for black folk who reproduce quite a bit. Now, mind you, this is okay. This is normal. It is more, I would say, the white generation who has kind of done the 2.5 children. Anyway, let's continue, at least for 5 minutes, and we'll get back to it, folks.
Jobs. They're taking your job.
Taking your jobs,
Yes,
folks.
you got to double back to what he said. They're taking black jobs, y'all. Like, they have all this
Ouch.
down. Like, they have all this whole circle. So now let's go back to the farmers if you're still with me, okay? Because the white farmers, that's what they believed that was going to happen. So if y'all got to this is a message to the white
Sorry.
farmers. The last thing you want is for black Americans to be in your fields.
Yes. Indeed.
Don't let the devil fool you. As a matter of fact, you might want to let the devil fool you to see what's going to happen. But I'm trying to tell you, the last thing you ever going on is black Americans in your fields.
Baby, tell the truth.
Nah,
Preach.
you fill in the blank on that one. And this goes to show that they will go to any lengths. Remember I said, first of all, we had the Latinos, some Latinos, not all of them, there's some Cubans, some Cuban ones, talk about, you're next, right? To black Americans, so they thought we was immigrants, okay? And so now we have the white farmers who are still living in the 1700s, thinking back to glory days, quote unquote. They thought with their vote, we were going to the fields. So you got one group thinking they gonna kick us out of here. You got another group of people thinking that we going to the fields. Now this right here is a real mental problem because people are literally stuck. I'm telling y'all, people are stuck in the 1700s when they think about black Americans, okay? I'm telling you, their thought process, they sit around probably at campgrounds and picnics and stuff and talk about, can we make this happen? That was their heyday. I'm telling you, when that freaking plantation house burned down in Louisiana, I think, right? That was their heyday. Now, I'm trying to say that was their heyday. When that plantation house down in Louisiana got torched, okay? I'm telling you.
Now, wait a second, folks. I'm gonna have to go find about this Louisiana plantation burning down. This had honestly nothing to do with what this lady's talking about. Has to do something with the Annabelle doll, which I've been keeping track of. We'll go circle back to it. Anyway, let's continue. Louisiana, though, that plantation burning, it actually has, honestly, in my humble opinion, it has to do with that Annabelle doll. I could be wrong. Nothing ever says I'm right, until it actually happens. But anyway, she's talking about this plantation fail. So here we go.
That broke them. But I just want to, I want to teach them a little bit more history if I have your attention, right?
Correct.
If I have your attention, right? This is some history that a lot of people don't know, okay? But y'all didn't know Black Americans had white servants?
Correct.
Y'all didn't know that? I mean, it wasn't widespread or anything like that, but we had white servants.
Correct.
They wanted to be our servants because they needed work. They were coming over from Europe.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were docile too.
Correct.
Yeah, they were
She
docile.
correct.
And Black Americans, the aristocrats.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
wealthy ones, because they were wealthy ones.
Thank
okay?
you, ma'am.
They had white servants.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know if y'all ever see them pictures. Let me find a picture. I wasn't gonna go back and try to find
Oh, this
it.
lady, right.
But if you can watch videos, you'll be able to find a picture of possibly some black people in the horse-drawn carriages.
Correct.
And there may be someone white as the horseman or the cook. I'm not sure what you call them, coachman or whatever. Yeah, he worked for them.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. It was a big thing. It was a big
Oh, that's
thing,
too funny.
Everybody began to
Anyway,
what?
We're going to pause.
Black Americans,
I love this lady, by the way.
Black Americans have white servants.
I'm going to let you look at me for a moment. I am not anything like what my photo shows me as. However, that photo was taken when I was much younger and in a very different place in my life. So, for those of you out there, hi. I have the hello, goodbye arms. I'm not in the best of health. I have had some surgery, etc., etc. Here's the reality of it, folks. We're beginning, we're starting, and I really hope you are on board with what we are building. I will slowly gain recognition with you. I really hope. Yay, go me. Anyway, we are watching White Farmers Sound the Alarm after no one wants to work on the farm. From Eugene from Kenya. So Eugene from Kenya, thank you for pointing this out. We are at, oh wow, I hate these guys. No, folks, I have no idea if it's from my parathyroid adenoma or what is going on. However, I've had a real difficult time with seeing things at this point in time, like small fine print. So I'm guessing it's like around the 18-minute mark. It's a black lady with braids on her head. Americans have white servants. That's her last sentence. Anyway, we have about, I think, 20 minutes more in this video, which I'm going to respond to. And I really hope you join us for the next one. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.